Hello and welcome once again to the Nation Minecraft. My name is Judge David and I'm one of the directors here. Now you've probably heard me in some of the other videos that we've done, like our Let's Play adventure map and the redstone tutorials that we've done, but I thought it was about time I actually got started on my own series. And what that series is going to be about is random buildings, contraptions, but mostly buildings and bridge work. I like to think of myself as a bit of an architect on here, because I really like that about Minecraft, the fact that you can build absolutely anything you like. It's a bit like virtual Lego. Except you can use awesome stuff like sand and explore at the same time, but I like more of the building aspect actually. But I'll just fly up here a bit more. Try not to reveal what I'm going to show you today. Now I'm actually standing in front of what looks like Skull Mountain. Don't know really how that formed in there, but that's kind of weird looking. And look, it even goes further up there. But that's not the focus of this video. What I'm going to be focusing on in this video is just over this way. I'm going to show you. No, it's not the desert, because that'd be rather boring for a video. Now, what I'm going to show you is a little bit more awesome, and you can probably already see it. It's going to be my floating glass fortress of doom. Now, this one took me a very, very long time to do. I'll get more into that later, but what inspired me to do this was the traditional medieval castle, and I'm a really big Final Fantasy fan. I like all the airships and stuff in that, but I don't really have the creative knowledge yet to actually build it. But I kind of created the tool a little bit here, so it looks kind of interesting, we'll put it that way. Now, what I started off to build this is basically just the wire frame of it, the outer side. For example, like you've got the base here, that kind of goes around, and top of the walls, the corners, all that sort of stuff. Now, I lost track of how many blocks I actually used in this thing, because I used commands to actually give me all the glass. And like if I mined all the glass out, furnace it and everything like that, that would take me just years and years to get all the blocks to do, so I didn't actually do that. The only way I cheated was really just to item command the glass into my inventory, and I lost count at about 12,000. But beyond that, I absolutely have no idea. Now, what I've got here is basically the main courtyard area. I've got sort of houses built along here. It's a bit hard to see because it's all glass, and with this texture pack it's kind of a bit confusing, but basically if you walk in here, it's just a normal house building. Now all these are individually built as well, they're not just copy and pasted over or anything, so I've built them all by hand. I've actually built this entire thing by hand. And over here you've got a little farm, greenhouse should I say. Now, you do have to have water to grow all this stuff, which is why they've got water here, and I can't have that just leaking out all over the place. So I've actually got like a base to the water as well, which you can kind of see right down there. And, well, if someone wants to harvest it, I guess they have to break the glass. And there we go. Hopefully that'll grow back though. So I'll just put that back there. And this is basically a fountain with a pool in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. But that's just what I've done so far with it. Yeah. This is just your traditional tower here. Now I built the stairs up here. Now it's a shame you can't actually build glass stairs, like, you know, the wooden and the cobblestone ones. That would be cool, but not yet. But this is just a tower, a bit of a lookout thing. I was going to actually do one of these on every corner of it, but I haven't got around to that just yet, because even building this one was a bit tedious. I'm not really one to cheat and just copy and paste things, but I don't know how to do that anyway, considering they all have to be different. But yeah, and going over here, this is probably the most furnished house I've done so far. Just got beds, paintings, all that sort of standard stuff. Now it's worth noting that you can't actually place things on glass, so you have to have like a stone or a wooden base for that sort of thing. Now if I go to delete that stone base there, then the beds will be deleted as well, and I can't really do that. Different story with these ones here though. Now you can place these in glass, but not the beds, oddly enough, and paintings too. I don't know what the paintings are really attached to, if they're just on glass, but yeah. These furnaces here actually have nothing in it, because it's actually just the on one, the animated one. Don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, so I'll close that door, and that's the main courtyard. Got another house over here, which I'm not sure what we're putting it just yet. Now, going down here, this is a bit of a hallway. I'll put this roof in here. Now, I want to note again that it was all hand built. Didn't use any magic wand tools, no copy and paste, anything like that. I actually placed every single block here. Now, that may seem a bit tedious, but I had fun doing it, and I don't know, the reward is more substantial that way to me personally, if I actually go and place every single block myself. You probably know what I'm talking about. Over here, I got Spices Market. Now, if I could actually place spices on that table thing there, I would, but it seems like I can't so far. But And further out here is the bit of a bridge. Now, this is a pretty tame bridge compared to the ones that I'm going to do. I'm going to do some really awesome bridges for you, but that'll be in the next video. Now, come over here, it starts to get really confusing because of all the glass everywhere. So, you step up, go in here in this little room, there's actually step up here, more steps, and that looks out into the ocean, all the trees and stuff. I was going to build it more out this way. Haven't really thought of much to do with that one yet. But really, just got these lookout over here. Now, if I had a huge imagination like Marco, now he'd be all like, oh, and then the troops can look over here and fire things and everything and have cannons and all that stuff, and that's pretty funny. But at the moment, I've just got a bit of nothing, but it's getting there. Now, this is actually elevated too. If you look underneath, a bit of a hidden room thing in there as well. But goes quite far. Took me a long time to do that one. And whoops, just jump over here. Now, going back over here, if you want to look at it from above, it's quite daunting actually. Very confusing. Now, this texture pack is a 64 by 64 realistic. It's called Mises 6464. It's in the Minecraft forums and stuff, of course. But that's what kind of makes it look a bit disorientating. If you look it up here, go down, very strange. But yeah. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about this one so far. I've got another tower over here. Gonna build another one there probably. Got my hallway. Now I was gonna excavate the whole desert below it a bit further to make it look like it's floating more in the sky, but I haven't really got around to that one yet either. It's going pretty good so far. If you look down here, it's actually an enormous hole, and water goes down in there from the pool thing that's above there. So we'll just go drop down this one here. It's like a dark tunnel, but if I go down, cross a bit more. Oh, there we go, getting a good frame rate lag there, and boom, here we are. And look, I bet you haven't seen these things in ages. Sponges. Sponges are cool. Too bad they don't really allow them in the game naturally anymore. I don't know why. But yeah, and look, a legit diamond. It's funny, I never find diamonds in my single player world, and yet here's one. Weird. Anyway, glowstone floor, and that's about all I have to say about it so far. Now, if you like this video, rate a thumbs up, subscribe, because it does help us out a fair bit. I'll be bringing out more videos soon as well. Got a few more houses and things to show you. Now, I'm actually taking requests as well. Now, if you want to build something, if you want me to build something, leave your comment in the section below, and I'll try and build it for you, because I'm open to ideas and stuff, of course, and inspiration from two people is always better than one. And yeah, so catch us all later, and don't forget, thumbs up. Bye.